Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have a HAAS sponsored Clint Bowyer diecast all the way back from 2018. And when I say all the way, I mean not really, it was like 3 years ago. It's not really that much, honestly. But yeah, we're going to turn this into a custom. Yeah, you heard me right. This is going to be his final win in the NASCAR Cup Series, which I believe came at Michigan. And I also believe that Michigan race was rain short, so there wasn't really a lot of damage or anything. There wasn't like no confetti at all, or if there was, it was very little. I don't really remember. I remember them being like in the garage area, and they called it, and then Clint Bowyer like kind of celebrated and stuff like that. So I don't think there was any confetti, but this was his final win nonetheless. I made his Martinsville win already, so I'm going to kind of complete that 2-set and finish his final win for the Cup Series. Now, honestly, I've always kind of liked this paint scheme. Like, it's nothing anything crazy to me. It's nothing anything amazing. But I don't know why. But the clash colors on the side with the logos and how the 14 is, like, stanced with the red outline and the white filler, I feel like it's a pretty darn good scheme. Now, I mean, yeah, it is HAAS sponsored. It's nothing, crazy. But it's at least a solid 8. 8.5, 8.5, whatever. This paint scheme is really not that bad. I think a lot of people slept on this paint scheme. Yeah, it was pretty basic, it was pretty simple, but it still looked really darn good. Now, of course, Clint Bowyer is up in the Fox booth, so, I mean, is he still up in the booth? I think he is. I think he's still up there. He, like, honestly, I miss his personality on the track, but his personality in the booth makes everything so much more, like, bright. Like, it's not really as dull. You got Clint Bowyer right there, he's a good, humorous person. So having his soul into the booth is actually, I would say it's a pretty darn good thing. He's a great commentator, or, I guess you could say. He's a reporter, whatever you want to call him. But, I mean, he's good either way. Either on the track. I mean, on the track, he wasn't incredible. But, he had a few wins here and there. I think he had, like, 500 win. I think he had, like, one Daytona 500 win. Either way, I mean, he's still a great guy. He really is. Either on track, off track, or in the booth. You want Clint Bowyer around. You really do. Clint Bowyer is just one of those guys that nobody hates. Not one person I know hates or dislikes Clint Bowyer in any way, shape, or form. Unless they were, like, salty that he replaced Tony Stewart or something. I don't know. But for his personality and for his driving and how he raced, I don't think anybody dislikes him. I know I don't. I really don't like, or I don't, it's not that I don't like anybody that kind of goes against somebody like Bowyer. No. Like, there's a few people you cannot hate in the Cup Series for the personality. That would be William Byron. That would also be Clint Bowyer, Ryan Blaney, and some of the smaller teams like Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell. You can't hate them for their personalities, because they got great personalities. Even Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick can be a little ass sometimes, but he's still, he's still a good person. You know what I mean? Now, Kyle, on the other hand, Kyle Busch, he's like, I'm not really a fan of him. Now, of course, I'm just joking. I mean, he's still, I like his personality, though. It's just, I don't like how he acts in certain scenarios, in certain situations. But again, back to, like, Ryan Blaney, Clint Bowyer, you cannot hate those guys. William Byron, Matt DiBenedetto, you cannot hate those people. It's illegal. You can't. There's no way. You cannot do that. It's wrong. You can't do that, and you are a bad person if you do that. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I miss Clint Bowyer on the track, but honestly, I'd much prefer him in the booth. But anyway, enough talking. Let's actually go ahead and get into this diecast review and see what this diecast holds in store. Here is the diecast out of the box. See, it looks so much better. I really like it out of the box, and like I like it kind of displayed, because this is one of the paint schemes that you can't really go wrong with. Now, yeah, again, it is HAAS sponsored, and it could be ran multiple times over, and you wouldn't really like it at that point. But actually, you know what? And this is completely off topic, but now that I'm realizing how many recordings I have to do before I leave to Ohio and North Carolina, I'm really low on content. Let's see, I've got, not counting the box that I got like all the loose diecasts in, because I'll get to those later, but for like the Gold Series stuff, I got 4 Gold Series, 1 loose, and then there's like 1 package, it's like a clamshell package. It was the Earnhardt pink car 19 or whatever it was, and then we got 2 124s. So I'm kind of low when it comes to stuff in boxes or stuff like that. So I really hope Lionel kind of sends some more releases our way. That should be pretty darn awesome. But anyway, back to the actual paint scheme. I'm getting sidetracked. I apologize. Let's take a look at the hood, which is going to be just HAAS right there. It looks a little shifted. I don't know if that's me, but it looks like this HAAS logo is super shifted over. It's supposed to be right in the center, stretched out, but I think that's it's a little off center. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's how it is. Got the banner there. There's no banner there because, again, it's 2018. They didn't have the Monster Energy banners because they were not allowed to. Got the 14 right there, HAAS CNC on the roof. We got good old Clint Bowyer right there on the back. HAAS CNC America's Machine Tool right there. Got a black splitter, or a spoiler, my bad. HAAS CNC, imagine that, right? America's Machine Tool on the back. There's Ford right there, and I don't know why. Not remember, but I don't know why. But the Ford logo reminds me of the American Idol logo. I don't know why, but it just randomly popped in my head. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. We got the taillights right here. The 14, that's a very small 14 on the back. HAAS CNC, Rush Truck Centers, HAAS once again. Mobile 1, I don't know what that is. That might be Rush Truck Centers again. Now, Salta, got the 14. Let's see what's on the B post. On the B post, we got Ford, Mobile 1. Looks like Jimmy John's maybe. Rush Truck Centers, possibly. I don't know what that one is there. And then Wicks. Got Clint Bowyer right there with the American flag. Got the 14 right there once again. Now, we got a little bit of decal cracking. It's not too bad, but it is there. Let's see. We got NASCAR Race Car. Mechanics Wear 3M, Lincoln Welders, and Flowmaster. Got the Goodyear logo right there. Moog, Mel, Comp, Edelbrock, and Sunoco. Got the 14 there with the headlights. Of course, you got the Ford Fusion front end. I kind of miss the Ford Fusion front ends, I'm not going to lie. But I do like the Mustangs a whole lot better. Do not get me wrong. Mustangs are really, really nice. But I don't know, it's just something about the Ford Fusions, I don't know. They kind of look, it looks like a catfish, like it does. It looks like the front end of a catfish. Like you have the mouth right there with the Fusion. You got the eyes right there. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of a catfish. I don't know. We got a white splitter there. Very nice. Got that black and red combo again with the white here. The Fusion that blends in with the HAAS, with the number color. It does really well. This paint scheme really clashes together. I mean, it really does. In my opinion, surprisingly, this is a really good paint scheme. A lot of people slept on this paint scheme, I think. Or I do believe in, again, my personal opinion. I think this paint scheme was kind of a sleeper. Now, again, just everything clashes and balances out so well. The red, the black, the HAAS, logos, the colors, the 14, the side skirt, or not side skirt, but like the side design. I mean, yeah, it's HAAS. It's supposed to be HAAS styled, but still, it's just the way the scheme kind of like it kind of closes in on itself, like a whole 360, like everything just kind of squishes in really nicely. It's like there's nothing out of place other than the hood, but I think that's a Lionel mistake. But there's nothing like weird about it. There's nothing that's out of place. Nothing looks odd. Nothing looks wrong. Nothing like could go good somewhere else. It looks really good. Like, it's a really good paint scheme, and I do wish people kind of gave this paint scheme a little more credit. But I mean, he did win 2 races in the paint scheme, but he had a hood sponsor on the front end or something like that. But anyway, I do believe that will be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
Smoke it up.